Hello, Junction City staff. With the start of the third trimester write-off and a swift start to spring break on our minds, I thought I'd take an opportunity to provide you all with a quick update for the district. I want to touch on 4 different areas: the transition to a new superintendent, budgeting for the 26-27 school year, school safety and security, and our district visioning plan. As you know, the board hired Dr. Katie Dawson on Monday night as your next superintendent. My last official day will be June 30th, and Dr. Dawson's first official day will be July 1st. The board has asked me to assist in the transition, and I've agreed. I don't know specifically what that means yet, but I am willing to assist in making the transition as positive as possible. The budget has been extremely challenging this past year, as you know. Kyle has been amazing, and I'm confident that moving forward, the district is in good hands. We just completed our annual fiscal audit with a new auditing firm. We can finally say with confidence that we have a clear understanding of our current status and a solid plan for moving forward. We knew last spring that we would have an additional shortfall this year for the 26-27 budget due to annual reductions in district enrollment. We originally thought the shortfall would be around $700,000, due in part to our savings from limited spending this year. We are only going to have to reduce $500,000 to balance the budget for next year. Below is a slide of the reductions that we presented to the school board on Monday evening, and everyone has been notified. We spent months of planning these reductions that had the least impact on direct instruction and opportunities for students. It is always difficult to make reductions that impact the livelihood of our employees and our colleagues. However, we're required to balance the budget each year, and staffing accounts for around 80% of our budget, so that's usually where it comes from. We expect our enrollment to level off and are hopeful that there will be no more reductions in the near future. We are extremely thankful for all staff agreeing to roll over contracts with the same increases as last year. This is very helpful in many ways and was a good deal for both sides of the bargaining table. We are budgeting for a full calendar year next year and looking for brighter financial days ahead. School safety and security is also a concern. Even with the best systems and processes in place, we've had a couple incidents this year that have served as reminders to us as how important it is to practice and continually follow procedures of safety and security in our buildings. Keeping doors locked, strictly adhering to our district and building visitor and volunteer policies, and notifying administration when you see something suspicious or just doesn't feel right. Last week we had our first reunification tabletop exercise, more like a training, that included over 20 participants. Our next step next fall will be a live exercise that includes staff, students, and parents to ensure that we are prepared for an event should there ever be a crisis. We are aware of ongoing issues with our bells, our clocks, our intercom, and our surveillance video in all of our buildings. We are working on a solution, but as you know, we've been unable to pass a bond that has been very much needed to get things done, and resources are limited. Another area of safety in our buildings is with student and staff conduct. As you heard earlier this year, our district and a former staff member are involved in litigation over an alleged sexual conduct with a former student. This is an area of highest liability in public education today. Our liability insurance, for example, increased by almost $30,000 just this year alone. And it's a result of the cases across Oregon. Each year, all staff are required to complete mandatory trainings, and we're required to provide reminders mid-year as well. Take a moment to review the short video from PACE as an important reminder of our responsibilities. It's very short. This video is an example with athletics, but it applies to all situations involving staff and students. Please don't allow yourself to be in any position or situation where your actions can be interpreted as inappropriate, and of course report any activity that is referred to video or in our policy regarding sexual conduct. Finally, our visioning plan. Our collective focus for the past 3 years has been on our district visioning plan. Our strategic goals have remained the same, and we've adjusted our performance indicators and measures each year to better serve our students. We present updates to the board 3 times each year in progress monitoring sessions. We've made some progress, but we have a long way to go. Our elementary schools have made significant improvements and have worked their way out of targeted and assistant status with ODE. Our middle and high schools are still in TSI status. We have been focused on operating effective PLCs centered on student data and classroom instruction. Other focuses are on AVID teaching strategies and SST systems that identify and prioritize students at risk who are not making adequate progress. This is where our focus needs to continue. There is nothing that has a larger impact on student growth and achievement than effective classroom instruction. We are measured by our students' performance on the state assessments. Whether you like them or not, they are not going to be going away, and our path moving forward is dependent upon our student performances. Senate Bill 141 is the governor's new statewide accountability law. The stakes are getting higher, and we cannot take our eyes off of our efforts and our goals, indicators, and the measures included. Schools that continue to remain in improvement status are going to be directed by ODE. That's not something we want to be involved in. Thank you for the work that you do each and every day. Our kids are the reason we are here in these trusted roles, and you are the most important thing, or the most important part of them being successful while they're in our classrooms. Have a great spring break.